everything thrown in sleeveless, and it did some things. I burned, you turned, I learned why, now, why, you got to feel it tonight. If now, when will it again? I burn, you turn, I learn why, now, why, you got to feel it tonight.
That rewriting it.
Yeah, so that's the keepers. I wonder if they are the exact same teams. Andrew Barron, is he on? No. Good man.
Took about 12. Sweet. What's this?
Don't know what. Jason Kilbride.
What we have to do is, Danny,
Danny,
could you use a massive favour?
Morass, Osborne.
Get pronunciation of some of these. On him, 13, I put a little mark next to my sister. A little mark so you know it's
just say him. When they tell you, just kind of break it down if that's alright.
Him. No, Ferrat, so it's pretty much
Farage.
Oliveira.
Just give me a response on cameras 1, 3.
Yeah, so just literally when they tell you, write it down how it's spelt, not actually how his name's spelt. Give him it so you can lean on that. Lean on that.
You alright with that, lad? Sweet, nice one.
And is everybody ready? I can't really hear anybody.
You want Josh?
What am I?
What sort of impact has Martin play on leading other players?
Is this working? Yeah, can you hear me? Alright, okay. You just stand there. Hi there, and you're welcomed by Fred Velody here to the NCC Arena, where we're just about to see Manchester take on Helvetia here for this Group B of the Super League. You could watch this at home if you've got your Ustream app on your Android or Apple device. And we're joined here by Chris, pitchside. We're just going to chat quickly about Super League. What do you think of the Super League format here today? And could you explain it for the people at home that haven't familiarised themselves with the Super League?
Yeah, basically the Super League format, we have got the top 4 teams from the North, Midlands and South. They go into 4 groups of 3, and the winner of the groups, they go into the grand finals, which start in June, and we have a semi-final and the final to play for, and obviously to be crowned champions of England.
Okay, and what's your opinion here of the new Super League format just come into effect?
Well, previously we've had the top 2 teams from each league, so you'd have the 6 teams going through to the grand finals. But now, obviously, with 12 teams going into it, the leagues have been more open. Teams have had more to play for. You'd get your mid-table teams who weren't going to be relegated, but were never going to get top 2. So the season fizzled out. But now, with obviously the 4 teams out of 8 going through, there's a lot more to play for, and it's been a more open, better season.
What do you think of Manchester's chance in the Super League then?
If Manchester win today, I think we've got an excellent chance of going through. It could go down to goal difference, however, anything but a win today, and it pretty much will be Helvetia going through.
It's not looking good. All right. Well, thank you, Chris. We're going to come back in a second. We're just going to have a look at the graphics here on screen. We're just going to pull them up for you here. So we're looking at Helvetia currently sitting top here with 6 points. Each team has played 2. This is Group B. The other team involved is Birmingham. So as I said, we've got Helvetia with 6 points, Manchester with 3, and Birmingham none. So far, Birmingham lost all their games to Helvetia so far, and Manchester. So we're just going to have a quick look. Were you here for the last game between Manchester and Birmingham? My apologies, between Helvetia and Manchester.
I wasn't actually present at the game, but from what I've been told, what I've seen on video, Manchester were very unlucky. They created lots of chances, which they're a good side. Manchester, they'll always create chances. We've got the players to do that, but in the end, experience did tell. Helvetia, they're not 5 times champions of England for no reason. They're the best team in the country, and it's up to Manchester now to rise to that challenge. They've beaten them before in the FA Futsal Cup, so there's no reason why they can't do it today and then go on to win the group.
So what do you think of Manchester's chances here today against Helvetia, despite them being top in Super League?
I think they've got a great chance, Manchester. Helvetia set at 4 o'clock this morning to get here, so could be a few tired players out there. Hopefully Manchester will be able to capitalise on that, but like I said, Helvetia, very, very good team, and Manchester shouldn't take this for granted today.
Who are we looking for Manchester's goals, and who are we expected to see play well?
James Nestor scored 4 last week, a fortnight ago, should I say, against Birmingham. He's an absolute handful. He's been brought in from Leeds and Wakefield. He ran a show against us at their place where we managed to get a win, and obviously he's come in and he scored a lot of goals. Obviously with Stuart Cook and Ross Bond as well, they're both in England set up. Perhaps been our most influential players this season, and we're lucky to have 2 very good goalkeepers, Marcos Magalhaes and Misa Herrera, very, very good goalkeepers, and they've both said in interviews this week it's time to get one over on Helvetia and a bit of payback for the 6-2 defeat earlier in the group.
Okay, all right, so we're going to go to some VTs now, but join us back here at the NCC for more Total Futsal action. Remember, you can hashtag Total Futsal and get in contact with us via Twitter. We're just going to be here throughout doing half-time interviews and post-match analysis.
Futsal is a 5-a-side team game which uses a size 4 football with a 30% reduced bounce ball. The pitch size is from 16 to 27 yards across the width and 27 to 46 yards across the length. The futsal nets are very similar to the handball nets, measuring at 2 metres high and 3 metres wide, making it very difficult to score. A futsal match consists of 2 halves which last 20 minutes of real time each half, which means that the clock is stopped when the ball goes out of play. When the ball goes out of play, the opposing team receives a kick-in instead of a traditional throw-in. This also applies when the ball goes out along the goal line, but the team not in possession are awarded with either a corner kick or a goal kick. A 4-second rule is in place for kick-ins, free kicks, goal clearances and corner kicks. The team in possession has 4 seconds to restart play, or the opposition are awarded with an indirect free kick. The goalkeeper is also not allowed to keep control of the ball for more than 4 seconds in his own half, and again an indirect free kick is awarded. Each team are allowed to give away 3 direct free kicks, and then on the 6th free kick, a direct free kick is given and the defending team are not allowed to position any players in front of the ball other than the goalkeeper. Slide tackles are not allowed in futsal but can be used on the pitch if the opponent doesn't have possession of the ball. For example, a player could slide to stop the ball going out of play. Each team can use a timeout per half. Timeouts last 60 seconds and can be used to take a quick break from the action and to discuss tactics. Now that you're fully equipped with the understanding of the futsal rules, I'll pass you back to the studio.
That's a big thank you to Jack Ware for putting that together for us. We're very close to kick-off here, so we're going to hand over to our commentators, Kaz Berets and Matty Jump, for the next first section of the game. Thank you very much. It's been Fred Velody.
Thanks for that, Fred.
Yep, cheers Fred.
We're currently here at the NCC in Manchester, the Velodrome, where at the moment just Manchester out here warming up. Helvetia seem to be in the changing rooms, having a little team talk.
Should be out soon.
So far, the team lineups as we know them is Manchester's Herrera in net, with Stuart Cook, Sam Richardson, Dan Harrelenbus and Ross Bond starting. We're not 100% sure on the Helvetia starting lineup yet, but we'll let you know that as soon as possible.
We're also missing Ilya Ovechkin, who is out due to suspension for getting a straight red card in his last match against Helvetia.
As we were saying before, with Manchester have got a new player, James Nestor, who's number 2. No doubt he'll be making an appearance today.
Looks a pretty big guy. I wonder if he's going to be behind at the back.
Yeah,
looks like
no
a
doubt.
defender. Probably what you want in a defender.
And this is the Helvetia squad. Clearly, obviously not everyone has made it today, but the main ones to watch out for, as we've been told, is Mario Gazzoli, the Brazilian keeper. Apparently he's a shot stopper, with the top goal scorer as well being Guimarães, who's currently on 14 goals.
Guimarães is the keeper. He's the goalkeeper.
Sorry.
The top goal scorer is Medina. Yeah, he's the top goal scorer. I'm guessing he did very well for them in the league, in the South League for them. They've also got a good defender called Sox, Loran Sox, and also to watch out for the Brazilian playmaker Carlos Silva, known as Passarino. Seems that Helvetia have got a couple of Brazilians in the team here. But if you're looking for a way forward in the English leagues, I'm guessing you've got to bring in talent from different countries, and we're best to than Brazil.
As you can see, Helvetia finished top of their league, with ending on 37 points, whilst second in the league, Baku United, had 29 points. It's quite a big difference. Whereas Manchester finished second in their league, in the Northern League, second to Sheffield, who was 4 points ahead of him.
Yeah, the last game we were here for was the Sheffield game. Very good game, but Manchester lost on the day. So yeah, so we're here anyway to commentate on this.
So far in Group B for the Super League, Helvetia are first, Manchester are second, and Birmingham are bottom, with not having won a game yet. It's a very hard league to be in for Birmingham.
For every team it will be. I mean, it is a challenge, and that's why only the top 2 teams from each league really get to go through. A bit like the Champions League for any football fans out there. Except from that's 4, obviously. Well, as you know, it brings all the teams together. It should be a really good game today, though. Manchester Manchester are a fantastic team, especially when they're at home.
As we see so far, Helvetia have won one game at home and one game away. The game at home was against Manchester, and they won 6-2. So we're in for a good game, especially Manchester being at home in front of the home crowd, in their own natural surroundings. They'll feel a lot more at ease, I reckon. And as we've seen, Manchester are a great side. We've not personally seen much of Helvetia because obviously they're from down south, but from what we've heard, they're a great squad as well.
They've won Team of the Year as well, so I don't think you can get any bigger than the team that's won Team of the Year.
Both teams have gone down now for a team talk. For those of you that don't know as well about the rules, if you missed the VT that we just played, each half is 20 minutes. And if you're a fan of football, you'll know that the clock still runs when a ball goes out of play or a free kick, whereas here it pauses. So one half, even though it's only 20 minutes, can last easily up to 40-45 minutes. And it's a totally different type of game to football. The controlling's different, the passing's different, it's a lot quicker, a quicker tempo.
You'll see that though when both teams kick off.
Again, don't forget to tweet us as well. Any thoughts, or if you have any questions you want us to ask at the half-time interval, tweet us at #TotalFutsal, and we'll get them jotted down and we'll
read them out.
Yeah,
read them out. Either during the game or after the game. If there's any questions you want to ask as well, also who do you think the man of the match is? It's always lovely to hear from your contribution.
We'll try to get an interview with the man of the match as well, once we've decided who.
But it's a group decision to see who it is. And here the teams come right now. Manchester coming on first. There they are. And here is the Helvetia. Helvetia playing in white with the blue collar and the red things on the sleeves. Sorry, I don't know what to call that.
Stripes, maybe?
Stripes? No, I don't know. And then you have the teams lining up. But the linesmen, the fourth officials, the referees. It's always great to see great support from them as well.
Yeah.
It can get a bit rough, and it can't really get rough.
But it's quite a strong impacting game.
Yeah, it's a
physical game.
It's not like your normal one where you can only like your normal games where it's only part of.
You can see how much this means to everyone. You can't see it as of yet, but we've got a big turnout here.
Yep.
Which no doubt will put a bit of pressure on the players.
Well, it'll help them as well. Help the players boost up. It depends how many people are here from Manchester and how many people are here supporting the Helvetia team.
And as we can see, Helvetia's team talk here, little group huddle.
Go Power Rangers!
It's a great shot that from our cameraman there.
Look at the determination on the faces.
Again, we'll let you know as soon as possible about the Helvetia starting lineup.
That is why they're one of the most feared teams in English football. Futsal, sorry. Slip of the tongue.
And here's the Manchester team talk. Bond is a player to watch out for. He's played immensely in the Northern League so far, as well as Cook.
He is the England international.
Cook and Bond, yeah. There's Cook, Cook's the Manchester captain.
Cook scored for Manchester Futsal in the last game against Helvetia. So, as you can tell, he is a threat, and I'm sure he's going to be a threat today. He also scored an own goal as well.
So far, the Helvetia lineup looks like Gazzola in net, and then Kilbride, Silva, who's also known as Passerino, and socks. And the captain for Helvetia as well. And we're about to kick off any minute.
Team's getting ready to kick off now. And here we go, game on. It's always great to start off well, but unfortunately Manchester's just kicked that out. So, but give the possession straight back to Helvetia, ready to start.
And Silver on the ball. Sit back to Kilbride. Plays it across, that's a nice pass.
So, I hit the post, I think? Or hit... Ah, was it a
Corner
deflection?
kicking.
Yeah, it's deflection, so it's gone out for the corner.
Kilbride taking it.